Welcome to the Forsyth Magazines podcast. I'm Brooke Eagle, your host, bringing you the stories of the people shaping our community. From business owners to local leaders, we'll explore their journeys, passions, and lessons learned. Let's dive in. Hey guys, it's Brooke, and we are back with another podcast episode. And today I have my friend Ashley, the owner of AlphaLit Triad NC. Hey Ashley.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going.
Well, today is a special day. Today is Ashley's 5th birthday for AlphaLit. She did her first install at the Fiddle and Fig grand opening, so they're celebrating their 5th birthday too.
They are. They have a big, I think, 2-day celebration. But that was my very first install at probably, oh my gosh, Morgan could probably tell me, like 7 a.m.
Oh my
gosh.
It
was pitch black.
It was huge. It was Fiddle and Fig stacked.
Yes.
I remember it. I have a picture of it.
We spelled out the whole thing. For years, I've been trying to get her to let me just come set it up because now my install capabilities have greatly improved, even though nobody can tell.
Oh my gosh,
but
that's funny.
So we kind of celebrate 5 years together.
That's a big milestone.
Yes.
So Ashley, what got you into this business?
So I don't know how many people know, I did nonprofit event fundraising for almost 20 years.
Wow.
So I was ready for a change. COVID changed a lot for my job. Like, it changed with everybody, but obviously events weren't happening. We weren't doing in person. I worked for a local nonprofit, and it really shifted my responsibilities, and I was wanting to make that transition, and then I literally went down an Instagram rabbit hole and found AlphaLit. So we are a licensee. We're not a franchise, which I quickly learned. We're all independent. So we have AlphaLit Corporate. We get support. We have a fabricator that produces all of our letters, but we are all independently owned.
Awesome.
So,
and you have not just the Triad.
Right. So once we bought in, I like to say we bought it in the summer of 20, which sounded insane. But I think Morgan, again, was one of the first people that found me. I think I might have gotten my letters like the week of her event. I mean, literally, they were brand spanking new. And our fabricators in the States. So 3 years later, I thought it would be a great idea to open a second territory. Yeah. I'm not going to say 0 out of 10 on advice, but I now own, it's AlphaLit High Country. So every territory is AlphaLit X. So I like to basically tell people I go from Burlington to Boone. I think we own 13 counties.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's a lot. And we break it down in counties in North Carolina, other areas, other states. It's more of like a radius. So
yeah. So you do events, everything from weddings to baby showers. You did our 20th anniversary celebration a couple weeks ago. What is one or two of the most like unique installs that come to mind that you've ever done?
I will say that even after 5 years, the minute that I plug them in, I still get excited. Because I get excited because the people get excited. So here I am just slinging letters and making people
slinging letters.
happy.
I love it.
I know. I liked a challenge. A lot of, and I'll probably share this with a lot of my AlphaLit friends are a little more conservative. I will say anything with furniture market, which is unique to our area. I actually live in High Point. I think a lot of people think I live in Winston. I grew up in Winston. I live in High Point. So market will throw anything at me. I have a rooftop install that I do for them. So
cool.
It's fun. It's challenging. I have to make sure it stays put. And also with market, everything is rented for up to 10 days.
So
it's a multi-day rental.
Yeah.
So I'm actually working on another showroom. We haven't finalized the deal.
Because isn't market like soon?
Yes, it officially starts October 25th.
Okay.
And it will run through the following Wednesday, but showrooms will start to open on Thursday. And I think tying into that, like, exciting but challenging install, it's also Wake Forest Homecoming. I don't
how in the world? It seems like
they literally spell there's no place like homecoming.
Oh my God. That's a lot of letters.
It's my biggest one.
Do you have, this like makes my brain hurt, but like, How do you figure? I mean, obviously you have more of the common letters, I guess.
Yes.
But what happens when you're like, oh crap, this install is on the same day and I need an extra O?
So it is, I almost have every letter memorized, but that's where we're lucky because we have the same fabricator. So we can borrow from each other, provided we have the availability. So I'm starting now looking at, those of you that know me by now will not be surprised by this, but I'll have like this matrix of how many letters. Because again, with Furniture Market, somebody's renting something that says the point. Okay, well, that's 2 T's, an H no, but those letters will not move for 10 days.
Yeah.
So say Forsyth Mags wanted hop to it, I've got to remember that my O and my T and my I, so now I need... It overlaps a lot, so yes.
Oh my gosh, that makes my brain hurt.
Yeah, so we're literally borrowing from each other. I'm going tomorrow to borrow a basketball from another location because I don't own one, but every now and then I get a little request.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of the fun little like non-letters. What are some of those that you have in your inventory?
Our newest, I call them special characters, and again, our guy is great. He can make anything. Our newest one is a cowboy hat.
Ooh.
And I have a star. I finally
Oh my gosh. Well, the cowboy hat, spoiler alert, our conference next year may or may not have a Western theme.
Okay.
So
what else do we have? Oh gosh. I have a ton of Christmas marquees. I have
you have a disco ball.
I have a disco ball, Christmas tree, candy cane. I have an Easter egg.
Oh.
I have a crown. I think it's easier sometimes for people to ask me if I have it than for me to go
And you're
down.
like, if I don't, I can have it made potentially.
Correct. And we have our new little letters.
Oh yeah, those are so cute. There's one. I love it. So what is the craziest ask that you've gotten for or like the longest letter or phrase?
So outside of there's no place like homecoming.
Yeah, that's very long.
That's, I think, our biggest. We had another, like a mortgage company, and they did 20 years. Well, I've done 20 years of Cheers for Brenner's.
Like spelling out?
Yeah.
20?
We spelled out 20 years of Cheers. Yeah.
So we went with the 2 and the O.
I know.
Is it apostrophe S or there is no place?
It's an apostrophe. So I do use my apostrophe, which I have an apostrophe.
I didn't even think about apostrophes. Wow.
But I will tell you that's a debate amongst weddings. There is never an
28
apostrophe.
For the last names.
Yes.
Yeah.
If any of my friends see or hear this, we will not put an apostrophe on your last name. It's either an S or an E.
Yeah, well, that's grammatically correct, right?
Yeah, but you don't think that it looks that way, but you're...
There's no place like homecoming is 28 letters. We can counting the apostrophe.
28 letters. That's insane. Okay,
and then
how many?
The other crazy one is I have a cheer team, and I think she lives in Colfax. We literally did a triple stack, and we spelled out Triple Crown Champs.
Wow.
With the crown, like, on the side. So, yeah.
How do you even do a triple stack? It has to have something to lean.
It's the back... It's just all the secrets, the secret sauce. I don't
So how many letters fit in your van? Because you have a huge van.
Yes.
But it doesn't fit 28 letters.
Actually, surprisingly, oh my gosh, do you remember that 2 years ago when I was picking up and I had so many letters from you and then all this other stuff from the Women on the Move conference. But the way we built some shelves, so I have the longest and the tallest transit van that Ford makes. And my shelves, I can do 10, 10, so I can get 20 on the side.
Yeah.
And then in the back, I've gotten up to another, so it's like in rows of 2. I've got another 10, but at some point, and they're stacked.
Yeah.
So at some point, like if I slam on the brakes, because there's cardboard in between them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, max probably 30. It'll all have to fit for wake. That's the thing. Like I have to.
I mean, you can't. Yeah, because how are we gonna do? Make 2 trips?
Yeah, and I mean, I'll have a second set of hands that day, but I try to have everything with me.
Yeah.
And double and triple check because
the
days
how
you
annoying.
forget a letter are not pretty.
I'm sure it's happened before. That's
Yes.
gotta be frustrating.
Oh, I can just say if you're like the most exciting, the most horrific. In 5 years, it's probably 2 or 3 times, and inevitably one time so again, I live in High Point. I had a birthday in Clemens, and I forgot a letter.
Oh, no.
And I tried to figure out a way to make it work. I had to go home and come back. But then I was at a wedding at the Millennium Center, and they were spelling the Tremblays. And I forgot, I think an A or an L.
Oh, no.
It was an L. I had a U in my van. My husband was with me. Thankfully, we had 2 cars. He had to hightail it back home, get the L. I stuck the U in there so that visually there wasn't a hole. And then I unscrewed some of the bulbs. It wasn't anything remotely close. I had to delay the poor bride's entrance.
Oh, no.
I was crying and sweating. And she's like, it's fine, it's fine. And then, of course, I had people in the reception because it was a flip.
Yeah.
Because they used the same space for the wedding and the rehearsal. So I have like this small window of time. And everybody's like, you misspelled it.
And you're like, I know.
Like, yeah, thanks. Okay.
Oh, my God.
But that was probably the most horrific because I didn't think I could cry and sweat at the same time. And I was just counting the minutes. I knew how long it was going to take him to get home and then get back. So, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Well, a part of you, I know, because I'm the same way. A part of you probably likes the adrenaline of, like, the events because you wouldn't be in the space if that wasn't the case.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. I think doing all those nonprofit events, and even now, so many people come to things, even probably your events, and they don't know how it all comes together.
Yeah.
I think sometimes people just show up, they party, and they go home.
They think it's just magic.
Yeah, and it is.
And it is.
Yeah, it is.
Smoke and
like
mirrors.
So much
how
work.
does it? I swoop in, do the letters, I swoop back out. And unfortunately, as you well know, I rarely get to attend any of the fun things anymore because y'all like to party on the weekends. So on a rare occasion, y'all will see me at something, which is another reason I didn't dress up too much today because I didn't want you to not recognize me. So
You're silly.
occasionally, I'll be out there at an event. But
There is something about your lights, though, like, because we have used you for so many events, and it just like makes the event feel elevated and exciting, and it's the best photo op, and it's just, I don't know, I can't really think of a good word for it, but it's just like it's the perfect addition to an event.
I, of course, am partial to that, and I would agree, but I say it's like extra decor without having extra decor. So I try to work with everybody's budget. I get that we're an add-on a lot of times for a wedding or a birthday party. I think luckily because we're all independent, I'm the owner, I can work things out with you. I don't want anybody to ever have their heart set on it and then not be able to make it happen. Sometimes it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
If I get one more
If
request.
they want 28 letters.
Yeah, if I get one more request for October 25th, y'all might see me on the side of the road. But I do think it elevates
self,
it.
I need to erase that for my alpha.
Dang
I
it.
don't think I have any T's, any E's. And it does come down to your earlier question. Sometimes it's like, well, I don't have this, but I have this. And what about this and not this?
Yeah.
But yeah, I try to make everybody's event feel special. And like I said, I still get excited lighting them up. But it's funny, too, because going back, I think it was 2020. So the Girl Gang events, I think that's when I first met you.
Oh,
We've been
yeah.
like following each other.
Yeah.
But we had this event, which looking back, I'm severely questioning the fact that we were all hanging out like the fall of 2020. Just heads up for everybody that was there.
Was that the Ghoul Gang one?
No, this was the one that they spelled Girl Gang, and we were in the field. We had dinner. Like,
Oh, yeah. That was like the very
Brooke, and I was like, hey, Brooke.
That was the very first one.
And I was like, I have this thing, and like, I want to meet you.
I do these letters.
And she was like, okay, thanks. Nice to meet you.
I do remember that one. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Yeah. But anyway, now I'm just like, hey, you need letters at your event. So
Yeah, it makes it awesome.
I've expanded my approach a little bit more.
I remember one women's conference. I don't even remember what the letters said that particular time, but it was my responsibility to plug in some of the lights because I don't remember why, but I was panicking. I'm like, how does she do this? It's so hard.
Oh, there was something.
I had to like rewire
Yes.
and connect something, and my little brain
Because
could
I
not
think
handle
we
it.
had to wait for the screen or the stage something had to be set.
There's a lot of electrical issues that I'm sure you were used to dealing with, but things that I would not think about for your business that are probably a big deal are the logistical letter situation. Like, okay, how many T's do I have? Where are the T's?
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah. And then also the lighting and the electrical parts, like the cords connecting the right way and the plugs being the female or the male plug or whatever.
Yes. So they're not LED. I mean, they're old school glass bulbs, like the marquee look. And just this morning, I was emailing one of our bulb distributors because I'm searching for a 10-watt bulb.
Yeah.
But yes, you would, the math you have to do, a lot of times I tell people I need 2 20-amp circuits. I've got to run these cords. And also, secret fact, my dad is an electrical contractor. So
that was helpful.
When I throw these things at people, they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. I have a plug here. And so I have to do the math on the fact that how many bulbs, no place like homecoming, I need to bring the wattage down. I can only connect so many on a length because I'll melt a cord, which I have done in 5 years. So yeah, there's a lot of old buildings are tricky.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Millennium Center's great, even though it is an older building. But you run into, everybody's really excited. I'll get there and I'm like, so where's the plug? And they're like,
a plug. We need a plug for these lights?
Or I'll have a baby shower that's like, we're going to set off fireworks. It's 500 yards from where our baby shower is. I'm like, well, I don't have 500 feet of
Oh my gosh.
So I think
people think you're a magician, which says a lot about you.
I try.
They're like, she can work
like
magic.
Events. It's like, we're just going to put these letters up and that's it.
Oh my gosh. Where do you feel like you are the most? Like what venue do you feel like you are at all the time?
Oh. I think it
Or probably ebbs and flows.
Seasonal, but I mean weddings, Millennium Center, Legacy, Summerfield Farms, the Loft and High Point.
Yeah.
Obviously a lot of personal homes. HPU has been great to me. Obviously you guys have been great to me, but it's in different locations typically where we're doing stuff.
Yeah.
I have a lot of repeat clients, but the event might move. So I've been really fortunate to be with the American Heart Association. So their Heart Walk is this weekend. Mm-hmm. It's over at Triad Park in Kernersville. Then they have their Go Red breakfast and then their Triad Heart Ball, but they switch locations. So even though I've been working with them for a couple years, we might end up somewhere else in the Triad. But I will say I would challenge anybody to come up with as many places in the Triad that I have been that you didn't know existed.
Yeah.
I got my van the summer of 21.
I love your van. It's so pretty.
Yeah. I did my whole first year out of my Tahoe.
Oh my gosh.
There's days when I look back and I don't know how that happened, but we powered through. And so in, 5 years, 4 summers or 4 years, I put 100,000 miles on the van.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a lot of driving. Well, I guess especially with the high country.
Yeah, and that's added to it. I do have some help, but I still largely do that area because most of those clients are new. Mm-hmm. So in that regard, the app is great to me. They've booked me for every home game.
Oh, wow.
Every athletics has been amazing to me up there. So things are on hold a little bit with wedding venues up there after the storm, but I do a ton at Beach Mountain.
I've seen you do some stuff there.
The Wilkesboro, the Speedway, we got in with them last year. So, my hope is there's still people that don't know we're out there or they haven't been able to have us yet, and we're working, I hate to keep saying furniture market, but I might do a 16th of the showrooms that are there. There's so much opportunity with things like that are recurring. So obviously there's events in Winston and Greensboro. I do the Festival of Lights in Greensboro. There's something else this summer that 4th of July, their big 4th Fest. So it can vary. Sometimes an event doesn't want to have the same look each year, but they might do an every other year thing. So as you know, it's this constant. I can't just sit back and expect people to find me and just automatically book me. So even if it's a returning client, sometimes I reach out and remind them. Or, there was an event in September that last year they had it in August. And I didn't think to touch base with her. And then she reached out to me and I was like, oh my gosh, I thought you guys had forgotten about us. She's like, no, we just moved the date. So it's a 50-50 of I want to be in a position where I'm not pressuring you to have us back. Because again, I understand where we are as an add-on, some decor.
But it's such a nice touch.
But then sometimes they're like, oh yeah, I just thought you had us on your calendar. So it's,
yeah.
Even though I did fundraising and ask people for money, I'm not as great in the sales part of it.
Yeah.
Even though somebody would argue it's the same
either.
thing, but I'm like, it's a little different.
What's something that comes to mind that's like the toughest lesson that you feel like you've learned as a business owner over the last 5 years?
Oh gosh. Well, I know you've done a lot about that work-life balance, but I think I guess maybe understanding, even though you think you can do it all, that there's times when you have to ask for help. And I definitely did not get that trait. My dad and I are extremely stubborn. Also secret, I will reload the dishwasher after you load it if you come to my house. Again, I'm not type A, but there's certain things. So I think asking for help and the physical part, right? There's only one of me. I've only got one van. Can I physically set up 27 letters? Yes. If I had Brooke to help me on the weekends, it'd probably take me quicker. Half as much time, right? Yeah. So it's not
work smarter, not harder.
Right. And I think I still struggle with that a little bit because it is, I'd love to say I'm doing it like you guys 15 years from now, but y'all might see me in a wheelchair, like if I'm rolling letters down with my body. But, how do I grow the business to what makes sense, but how do I do it efficiently, right? Yeah. So again, it's how much can I take on reasonably and say, okay, wait a minute, this is great. Everybody wants letters, but I just need to take a minute.
Yeah.
Well, does this make sense?
It comes to that point where it's like, do you just keep it to a certain size where you can pretty much do it yourself, or do you try to hire? Because it's hard to hire people that are reliable, that and
it's very part time.
Yeah,
right. So
very seasonal.
People that help me, I'm always looking for a few extra hands, but it is definitely, I cannot consistently say you're going to have 5 jobs every weekend.
Yeah,
and Saturday I was at a quinceañera at midnight. They were still going, and I was picking up letters. So, I mean, it's not a glamorous job at night. People are like, oh, you have to pick them up? I'm like, oh, I got to come back and pick them up. So
they don't just magically appear back at my house.
It's a lot, that part of it. And so that's not that exciting either for somebody in terms of work.
So how do you take your iced coffee?
So I only go to local coffee shops. On the rare occasion, I'll go to the Big S. I will do a 20 or 24 ounce cold brew, whatever their biggest is, with a splash of half and half and maybe some sugar in the raw. But I want it like right in the vein.
I just, because you had in your bio on your website, you mentioned about iced coffee, which it's how I have mine, but I do 24 ounce quad shot iced Americano.
Goodness.
So there is a local coffee shop in Wilkesboro and Boone called Talia Espresso. They do not do cold brew. They do an iced Americano. So when I visit them, and then if I'm feeling wild and crazy, I'll get a little cold foam.
I love some cold foam.
My treat. I'm not a sugar kind of person.
That's funny.
I'll add it in other ways, but yes. And the trailer park, is that what is it down on Renolda? The coffee trailer,
Coffee Park,
the trailer park,
the Airstream.
Yes,
yeah.
They only do iced Americanos.
Yep.
Oh.
Tommy Priest is a friend of mine.
Yes.
Voted best coffee shop in the United States by USA Today.
Really?
Best drive-through coffee shop.
That's amazing.
2 years ago, and last year they were first runner-up.
Today years old. I usually go visit Amy at Prim's. So I've also, just as an aside, been really fortunate to be in the small business world. I've made a lot of friends. I would always walk over because it was a nice day, and I just walk up to them and I had no idea it was a drive-through. I was like, oh, I can drive my car through.
Yeah.
I love it.
I just like that little walk-up
I've
coffee
got to
shop
go there.
vibe.
I've got to go try it out.
Mock Orange and Rebecca and Co.
Well, Mock Orange just closed this past weekend.
Oh, I saw that. That's so
Forever?
sad.
I think so.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Forever, ever.
But Coffee Park do supply me with the coffee that I make here.
So, there you go.
Yeah.
Ashley is also, which we'll wrap it up in a minute, but Ashley's also a dog person.
Yes.
Like me. She loves her doggies. How many do you have currently?
I have 3 of my own.
Yeah.
And now that I am self-employed, my other passion is animal rescue. So I volunteer at the Guilford County Animal Shelter. I foster puppies. We recently got our last foster adopted about a month ago. I've fostered 18 puppies in the last 2 years.
I think that's so amazing. I don't think I could do it.
I am the lady that will pull over on the side of the road and like put a dog in my van if I see it walking down the street.
Yeah.
Like a stray dog, not your dog.
She might steal your dog. Watch out.
Trees and leash.
Come here, doggy.
I'm not
Get in my van.
I don't like have candy in my van. I have dog treats.
Oh my God. That's hilarious. Yeah, I love your passion for dog rescue. That's such an important thing. Yeah.
That's if I were to go back into an office, which I don't know that I could do that now for 5 years, it would be like working in animal rescue. But we'll see. I think that ship has passed for being anywhere before 9 a.m. anymore.
Oh my gosh. Well, because you're typically working in the evenings. So you can't work 24/7.
No,
as we've learned.
Yeah.
So, okay, don't ask Ashley about an October 25th date, but you might want to go ahead and ask her about some 2026 dates. I'm sure you're already booking in 2026.
Yes, or Halloween. Halloween is wide open. Christmas, the holidays, parties are coming up. New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve is a fun one.
Is a big one.
Yeah.
So get those requests. I only have so many sets of 2026. Yes, I've already got some weddings and some repeat events on the books for 2026. So right now, you guys still like me, still love me, want some letters. But yeah, we'll make it work, you know. And if I'm not the person to do it, if you're having a party in Charlotte, I'll put you in touch with Charlotte, Raleigh, Wilmington. You know, I think the great thing is if you have seen this or worked with me here, you're going to get the same product. It's just going to be a different Ashley. But,
I love it. Well, Ashley, where can we follow along with you on social media?
So I have multiple. So Instagram, I would say I'm on there the most, and that's AlphaLit Triad NC. Okay. And then if you wanted to pop over to High Country, it's not as exciting because I need somebody to run my social media in case anybody's listening. That's AlphaLit_High Country. Okay. And then I have Facebook for both, which would just be, I believe on Facebook, though, it's Alpha-Lit Triad NC. Okay. Instagram's all together. And I do have my own website. I got that, oh my gosh, has it been like a year and a half? Which is www.alphalittriadnc.com. Now, if you typed in High Country, it would take you to the same thing. So awesome. Don't be alarmed at the girl with the hair and makeup done on the website. It's my alter ego.
Hey, I feel the same way.
Ashley.
Well, Ashley, always a pleasure to chat with you. Thanks for always
thank you so much.
Lighting up our events.
Yes.
It's the best.
I like to say, you spell it, we light it up.
I love it. Well, guys, be sure to give Ashley a follow, and you can also always find Forsyth Mags on social media at Forsyth Mags and on our online forsythmags.com. And that is a wrap for today. The views and opinions stated on this podcast are solely those of the contributors and not necessarily those of our distributors or hosting companies. This podcast is copyrighted and cannot be reproduced without expressed written consent of Forsyth Magazines Incorporated. Ooh, that's a mouthful.